still not enough. Even your parents don't. Good for you, but
BHOP, a remarkable fall in the first map, starting things off 12-3, no, 11-4, excuse me, and losing the map 13-16. They're looking to recover at the very least with their own map pick. It is Ancient. I'm Pineapple Phillips, joined by Boggs, and we have a very aggressive pistol round upon us. BHOP on the T side, straight into B. It's a mixed bag of results. 2 for Freakazoid, and make that 3. Actually, no, Flom steals it away in the very end. 2 for him, 1 for Flom, 1 for Hate, and 1 for Cooper. Mythic make that one a very quick victory, and they prevent the bomb plant from coming through as well.
Well, that's 3 in a row for Mythic on the pistols. 3 dominant pistol round victories as well. They have absolutely obliterated BHOP when it comes to these opening rounds of the halves. And that was a big reason for Mythic's success in map number 1. BHOP forcing up, as has been their custom. Mythic jumping down into middle deep with the MP9s, looking to take the fight to BHOP, looking to storm through behind the flames. Following aggressively, Cooper can't control the bucking Bronco that is the MP9. Therefore, BHOP have a man advantage here very early on in the round. Truck Lover beginning to aggress through main. As he smells something going on, looks the wrong way, goes back the right way, and takes a bit of damage before he can bring this to a level 3v3. 1-1-1 setup by Mythic, though, in this round. Segmented. There is something to be said about divide and conquer, Nate. The pistols can overwhelm.
So he definitely can. Saw them overwhelmed towards middle. Combined with a whiff spray, getting the opportunity. Hate in towards Cave, though. Could drop Feral. He's not playing the numbers game, but attack down up close. Sends a number of bullets down range. Hate taken down, and the advantage regained for BHOP as the bomb re-aggressive towards A. This player in the back calls it's towards long. Feral finds yet another and gets away to add insult to injury. The bomb plant will go down on A. And Freakazoid, he will turn around. He knows that it's an A play, but with 3 against him, he has to do a lot. He'll find the first, a solid start, but again, still 2 to worry about. And both of these players have grouped up and set up the post-plant setup.
This time is ticking. Freakazoid not able to get into the site. No chance for a defuse at this point. That's going to mean BHOP strike right back. A very good aggressive pistol round. The push down middle goes awry from Mythic. The Tech 9's traded out. And at least Freakazoid will save the M4 for Mythic, but BHOP putting a round very early on the board here on the T's side. A change from what we saw on Anubis. Penguin, though, does fall to the bomb, which is a bit unlucky, and maybe a little bit more so for BHOP as they will have to invest here. Although Mythic's buy, it's going to be pretty bad here. Freak has the M4, whatever he drops, MP9, MP7, UMP. That's about it. He'll drop a CZ, interestingly enough, for a little bit of utility. Maybe a kit as well would be a good pickup. But no, he'll keep $950 in the bank. And Mythic will try and counter this round with a force of their own.
Say run the force by wars have, and I will not even attempt to do the Yoda impression. Gonzo, though, with the MP9 finds the first for BHOP. Freakazoid on his hero M4 is dropped as well by the very same, and Feral drops Hate to add insult to injury. The MP9 will be upgraded to an M4. Truck Lover and Cooper, they invested a CZ and a Deagle, as you mentioned, with Kevlar. At this point, they're playing for a save, maybe an exit or two, and even then, that seems unlikely. Drew lurking bottom middle, tags down 1. He dances with the Deagle at range. A very dangerous proposition, but he'll win that duel. Nonetheless, Cooper. 1v5. Again, the CZ was the weapon of choice. That is the CZ Syndicate, if I'm not mistaken, as well. Skin you don't see too often. It will get won by luxury of surprise towards Donut. But it seems like that second Galil is eager to hunt him down. Andrew is spotting at range. Won't get the kill, but will he force the issue? Yes is the answer. He'll still fall. Cooper, though, is also felled in turn by the Molotov. 2 secured for BHOP. They lose 2 rifles. Those are acceptable losses. Drew and Andrew can buy into some SMGs, harvest a bit of extra cash. Regardless, this should be a third one on the board early on for the T side.
And Mythic's T-side round win rate is not very good, Nate. 39.8% on a map, which has swung towards the T side in recent history. Yeah, but it's even a little bit past recent history at this rate. Oh, Gonzo just gets overrun. A team kill by Hate onto Cooper. But that's still 2 for the price of 1 for Mythic upgrades in form of an M4 and a Mac 10. Freakazoid should be given that M4, though. There's no reason for Unarmored Hate to have it, especially when Freak has been so good. But he's just going to run in with the Mac 10, flanking fast behind the BHOP squad, entering in towards the A site. Hate has chucked that over to Truck Lover, who has full armor. But there's the trades back. Hate and Freakazoid falling, Flom, and pretty much Truck Lover having to do it all on his own. Flom's just a bit of bait to try and catch the BHOP squad off guard, get information for his rifler to come in and clean up the mess. Mythic are going to go for it here. What can
Truck
he really
should
manage
save.
to do?
He has $300 in the bank.
Yeah.
Truck mistakenly invested. Yeah. He'll get that rifle and he'll have to save it because he has no money to invest in the following. It has to be the call, especially with his teammate falling as he did. He might even get to survive. Trying to fall away. Spots the Mac 10. Drew's going to force the issue. He'll be caught. Good kill from Truck Lover. He will be allowed to save. Will Penguin get an upgrade for the Galil? No is the answer. 2 rifles brought into the following. That was a expensive round for BHOP that didn't need to be so. The pistol push towards B ramp finds 2. Gets a team kill as well, sure. That's an acceptable casualty in light of 2 kills. I'm surprised they only found 1 more off the back of those openings.
Yeah, I think the team kill kind of put a hole in the tire for BHOP. Or not for BHOP, but for Mythic. But still, BHOP did a really good job of recovering from that situation. Now, the question is, do they have enough to stand up against Mythic? Now, this buy for Mythic is pretty abysmal. No utility at all. Yeah, 4 utility. You want a nitpick. That's essentially no utility on the CT side. 2 smokes, a flash, and a nade. How are you supposed to stall a take with that? You're not. You're going to have to win with the gunfights. There is 1 kit on Truck Lover. But overall, this is going to come down to the raw fights, the raw aim duels for Mythic. And BHOP have all of the utility they can use to throw fakes and takes, whatever they want to do. There is the opportunity back from Cooper. Truck Lover blindsides Penguin. And not a good start here for BHOP as their waterfowl gets sent down the side of a glacier. Drew caught looking the wrong way. Taming of the shrew. Gonzo chimes in with only 1 before Hate does him in. Farrell and Andrew last standing. This rotation into a stacked B site does not bode well.
Certainly does not. 2 versus 4. Make that a 1 versus 4. Cooper finds the op shot. Farrell in towards Cave. Has to do it all, and he's caught nothing. Truck Lover catches him from the side. 2 to 3. Mythic do finally find a second on the board, but can they find more? It was a very solid foundation to build upon. With 4 players surviving, they pick up some AKs, 3 to be exact. They still have the op on Cooper as well. Realistically, the best kind of victory that Mythic could ask for.
Yeah, 4 alive plus AKs now on all 3 players out of 4. Cooper not going to get rid of the op, obviously, but Truck Lover can also drop Flom, or yeah, he will drop Flom. BHOP. Do they continue to string rounds together? Or do they turn a little bit into Mythic? From the last map, I should say. But now Mythic have the utility behind their binate. It's not going to be all the gunfights, although BHOP didn't really use their own utility, which allowed Mythic to have those opening picks. Cooper goes hunting out Donut, and he gets fried. It's a bad start for Mythic, and Flom going down as well. That's 2, middle wide open. And a great start for BHOP here as they look to get a 4th on the board and isolate these rounds from Mythic. Flom, or rather Freakazoid, does trade 1 back onto Gonzo. But the bomb going towards where only 1 man sits. That's Truck Lover, but he gets gifted an opening.
Big start. Andrew does get the trade, however, and Hate rotating around. He's almost caught. No, he drops Pharaoh instead. 2 versus 2. AKs versus an AK and an Op. Penguin is tagged as well. The Op is caught looking. Andrew's caught in rotation. That's a big one for Hate to find. Penguin now the last alive. Again, a star for his team, but on low HP. A 1 versus 2, and Hate is more than ready for it. Very big kill for him to find, and a very solid retake for Mythic as they have secured 2 rounds in a row. The bomb plant, though, could potentially facilitate a bare bones buy, but I'm more inclined to say this is going to be a pistol Kevlar situation for the attacking side.
Yeah, but they honestly have a chance to reset or at least force Mythic onto a very awkward economic buy if they would have gone all in. BHOP still can do some damage out of this half buy and maybe even scrounge around out of it too. Mythic are not out of the woods. In fact, they're still in the mire. Be very careful when a B rush seems all but prime. Nate's going in. Gonzo destroyed to 6 HP. Freaking Hate combined for a pair. But Drew the Shrew swings out with a Tech 9 and makes it a pair. Flom does trade one back. Gonzo removed. Still around towards Q. Flom holding as the bomb has been planted. Flom adds another truck lover behind him as well. Andrew up on the side. Tech 9 close. Cooper closer with the op. Mythic do grab a lead back, but a very close round again. Bomb plant +2. Not bad at all for BHOP.
Not bad given the situation, but Mythic are still forging ahead, reestablishing a lead, albeit tenuously, 4-3. BHOP, though, should have that solid buy on deck. Op for Andrew. He had a very slow start on this T side. Can be expected for the Opper. He's going to have to forego a little bit of utility to facilitate the big green on this T side. If they can opportunity, if they can find this, if they can prevent a bomb plant, they can really begin to take over on this CT side of things.
But there's the opening pick from Andrew. A start BHOP need. Get that opening man and one who is so impactful on Anubis. Take him down. Mythic not putting anybody at all in towards middle. It was a 3-2 split, 3B, 2A. Hate now aggressing all the way down B ramp. Farrell just waiting for him to cross into him. A very good opportunity for Farrell behind those doors to just strike back and establish more lead, but Hate wins the fight. Expects Farrell, kind of catches him napping in the middle of a quick switch, it almost seemed, and that's a big miss for BHOP. Truck Lover now with a chance for a dry fight. He will win that against Gonzo. Cooper's here as well. Truck Lover sprays away, does a considerable amount of damage, but can't quite come up with another kill. 3v2. Mythic need to limit their casualties en route to victory. Cooper one more, all up to Andrew. Bomb down in the open. He does snag Cooper. Can he bag more? Another onto Hate. Not quite the no-scope. It's Flom around the corner. Pistols out for both. And the Tech 9 of Flom wins this scrappy engagement to keep them ahead and alive. One player survives. It's Flom, the old guard, the veteran, and team captain. As he gets Mythic to victory there in a round which ended up being a bit of a coin flip thanks to Andrew's solo effort.
Definitely a crapshoot there. Could have gone either direction. The Glock got him so close to death. Flom, very lucky to be alive. The economy that Mythic have built up is enough to soak up those losses, and BHOP, because they didn't get the bomb plant, they're going to be in a half fight again. Cooper finds one Freakazoid in a second. Gonzo does offer some resistance once again for BHOP with a pistol, but it's a short-lived victory. He can't recover the gun. He's in fact dropped by the M4 in response. Farrell and Penguin at this point, priority number 1 is the bomb plant, and they will just barely get that. Flom doubles down, drops the final 2, but a bomb plant again, combined with the loss bonus, means that the attacking side of BHOP will have a solid economic footing in round number 10.
Mythic definitely recovering well, but BHOP with those bomb plants keeping that money alive. The only problem is they need to start stacking some rounds on the board. Mythic are starting to pull ahead, gain a lot more confidence. Individuals are starting to show up. Hate one of those. Truck Lover as well. And BHOP need to stop giving dry fights to Mythic. It's not working very well. It didn't work on Anubis either, Nate. And that was one of their biggest downfalls, was just taking dry fights, swinging through smokes, open angles with no flashbang support, and then getting picked apart. It's very difficult to win at this level of Counter-Strike if you're taking fights with no utility support.
Very difficult. You're striking out alone when you're giving openings like this. Flash in, forces Scooper away, but it's just slow. Minute 15 left in the round. No casualties on either side to be seen. And mid control's only just now being taken by BHOP. Scooper in towards cave. Will be mollied. Smoked off. It's a very robust 3-person setup towards B, and it is the right call.
3.5. Look at Flom.
Now, Flom is very close on rotation as well. Holding towards red room just for the press. Freakazoid times everything. He's going to walk into the op. Timings everything. Andrew's post. He's going to get boosted up. Freakazoid might find 2. Blinded Andrew finds the kill. A critical one to find. A little bit of luck required, but it does find them 1. BHOP quickly changing gears, looking to split towards A, and the A side is completely abandoned. Truck Lovers all the way towards T-Spawn. He's where they buy guns. And while he will hear the steps, can he prevent the bomb plant? Can he do anything? Should I say Flom? Can he prevent the bomb plant? He'll find one on the Gonzo, clearing things out, but he can't stop that bomb from hitting dirt. Truck Lover lurking in towards Donut is expected. His flank finds nothing. Feral maintains an advantage. Flom coming out of Temple. Looks for anything. Nothing's being given. Hate lurking outside Donut hopes to find something, but Andrew with the op chimes in, and Hate might just get caught for free. Yes, he does. Feral drops him. Just Flom remaining. 1 versus 4. Bomb only is about a third of the time remaining. This is going to be a save for this ET player. Drew was sticking around. I think he had an op in hand. He'll drop that for an AK instead. 4 players survive for BHOP, and they finally get another round on the board.
They do indeed, and it comes with a bit of an asterisk. That over-aggression by Truck Lover, leaving it up to Flom to hold the side. If Truck's there towards A main and Flom comes in through CT, there's a reasonable chance for a couple of kills out of that and hold for Mythic out of that round, and maybe not even a bomb plan for BHOP, given how wide open the A site is. That's a bit unlucky for Mythic, because it was originally the right read, having Truck pushing all the way through the stack towards A. It was just a really good audible from BHOP and good shots to hold the line. That gets BHOP back on the board. Mythic with a bit of money to buy up into this round, but after this one, they're looking at the Stone Ages again, Nate. Only Flom with a bit of cash. Everybody else is pretty broke. It's a swing round here, although Farrell's built up $5,400, $3,100 on Penguin, $27 on Andrew. BHOP actually have a decent money situation going on. Mythic are in danger of the reset here. And BHOP could tie this thing up at 6-all by virtue of a win.
It would be big. Boom. He's mollied out of shape. A lot of damage forward as well. 40 damage by the Molotov. 2 players here on B as well. Freakazoid tempted to walk down B ramp instead of just fall back. Over. He's caught. Gonzo drops Freak. Drew drops Cooper, and Hate on the back of sight towards Long, hoping to find something with the smoke. He'll get some damage here and there, but no kills to be spoken of. 3 versus 5 in the retake does not seem feasible or realistic. 2 versus 5, even less so. Andrew drops Truck Lover. Flom will smoke cave, but Gonzo beheads him meanwhile. Hate the last alive towards short. Does not fare much better. He'll find Feral, but that's all he'll find. 4 players again survive for BHOP. They win the round, and as you mentioned, Mythic's economy has come crumbling down.
It's fallen down like London Bridge. And BHOP have started using their utility, Nate. I think that's been the biggest difference maker in these last couple of rounds. BHOP have started flashing, peeking with flashbangs, mauling angles, forcing people out of position. And it's working. Flom up towards Snake, though, gets away with 1 for free, and he's still got the pedal to the metal. Cooper catches Drew! And that's 2 for the price of none. An upgrade potentially for Coop as well. Mythic. They like... hold on. That push from Truck Lover gets punished. That opens up the round to get a little bit more. Gonzo, if he gets this kill, which he does not, that could have stabilized things for BHOP. Andrew and Penguin now in a very rough situation. Mythic trying to return the favor to BHOP with that eco round victory.
Seeming very feasible right now. Flom, I think, got the spot towards middle as well. These two will still continue nonetheless towards Donut. There's a solid setup this time. It's Cooper. Boosted up tree. Not truck lever pushing through, I mean. Molotovs will come through, but Cooper's in a very solid spot at this point. It should be their round to lose. Plant will go down to the smoke. Cooper dancing, looking for the player. Will let the bomb plant go down, but he'll drop them after the fact. Andrew taken down. Penguin, the last alive, doesn't find anything for his troubles. Sure, BHOP get the plant, but they lose against a half buy of all things coming in from the defense.
It all started with that push from Flom down Snake, getting that kill and then baiting the peek into Cooper, who capitalized as well. Then it all just scales forward for Mythic from there. Freak winning that cave fight too, the Jaguar push. That was a very essential one that pretty much solidified things to the favor of Mythic. If he lost that fight, things could have gone topsy-turvy and back to the favor of BHOP, but Freakazoid had been very consistent and solid. Everybody on Mythic doing well right now. BHOP still down by 2. Penguin, such a good player from the first map. Only 3 kills, 13 rounds deep. Cooper, very aggressive down middle as well. Blind onto the very same, and Penguin cannot catch a break. Cooper now all alone as Flom goes down. The Molotov pushing out 4 players here. He still manages another 3v3, considering that situation for Cooper is a very good result.
The best he could ask for. He was greedy. Maybe a lineup could be in order. We saw at least one collateral coming in the round in the map prior, but
that was his too.
It was. That cannot reasonably be expected. 7-5, 3 versus 3. The issue is there's no one on B to defend, and the B side take is coming through. It's a straight walk, and Hate is caught probing for information. 2 versus 3 for Truck Lover and Freakazoid in a post plant. They will split up and attempt the retake. 1 through CT, 1 through Snake. Freakazoid looking for timings, everything, and he's not looking in the right direction. Barrel drops him. That should be the round. Truck Lover should turn tail and hide. 6-7. BHOP bringing it once again within 1, and the half-buy victory for Mythic will facilitate a buy here in the following, but the economy they've built up has come crumbling down once again. Or it's about to come crumbling down, I should say.
If BHOP were able to turn around and win this half, I don't know. I still don't know if I have the confidence in BHOP given how they collapsed on Anubis. But this is a map they were more comfortable on. This is what they consider their best map, I believe, or their second best map. Is this? I'm sure this is surely not what they consider the best map.
It's their most played
both
map,
Anubis
but
and
Anubis
have better records.
Yeah.
And they've even taken a map off of Pain on... Oh, that's fine. They lost the 101 versus Team. I misread my notes. But either way, Drew's just going to get blind pushed through a Molotov. He'll go down. Freak traded out by Penguin, though. 4-4. Always going to favor the T side. Still, Mythic getting very desperate with these pushes. And they've been countered well by BHOP in a few rounds prior. Starting to get a little concerned here for Mythic CT side.
I just want to say, the star for BHOP, in terms of statistics, is the bottom frag right now. It's not the star pulling the team through. It's other individuals stepping up. Cooper, 1 for 1, taken down, and Hate in the second cubbies dropped. Feral, good, not for a second, but good for damage. 2 versus 2. It's more or less even. One player on each side tagged down. Flom dances around as his teammate falls. He's the last alive. A 1 versus 2 clutch, and it does seem attainable. Feels like Flom's going to go for it.
Yeah, might as well. Peek around, does tag Andrew very low, sprays the corner, and now it's time to fade away from Flom. He knows he has no time. Out to the sidearm, too. The USP to try and cross the op scope there does go down, and Flom will swap to a somewhat freshly loaded M4A1. He should be fine. He will survive. Penguin will as well. 7-all. We will have an 8-7 half going into the second one of Ancient. BHOP, though, everything to gain from this one and everything to lose as well. This is their opportunity. This is their time to swing this one back after a decent claw through to even bring this to 7 on the T side. Mythic's buy is abysmal. 5-7's Deagle, M4, A1 saved by Flom, and MP9 is what they've mustered. Well, the Flom could have dropped another MP9 or bought more utility. I'm a bit concerned as why he has 1850 in the bank. Still, fast A play. This is the round. Surely BHOP don't lose this.
I'm very confused as to why he has no 1850 in the bank and nothing to show for it on the last round of the half. He'll spam through Donut, doing some damage, but no outbreak kills. Bomb plant down. 5 versus 5 retake with no reason to save. Means it's going to be a very chaotic retake coming in from Mythic. Again, 3 pistols, an MP9, and an M4. The first is chopped away by Drew. Cooper taken down. Freakazoid just lurking in a smoke over towards CT spawn. 2 from Donut, 2 from CT. In the smokes they'll come. Nice kill from Truck Lover onto the first. That was Drew on the site. Flash component. Sparrow though finds a trade. It's 2 in response from Mythic. The last 2 towards main and Flom. Is he gonna ninja? Is he gonna find it? No way. Gonzo gets the kill. It is BHOP to take the lead at the end of the first half. We'll see you after the break.
BHOP, another lead into the second half of a map. Their pick this time against Mythic. But Mythic, they clawed back by down 7. They already had 7 here on map 2. I'm Boggs, I'm joined by Pineapple Phillips, and this is ESL Challenger League Season 45 in North America, in case you were wondering. Welcome to North American Counter-Strike. We hope you've enjoyed your stay so far, and we hope you stick around with the rest of this ride. It's always fun here at NA. We always get something crazy, like a 11-4 comeback to a 16-13 victory for Mythic on Anubis. But Nate, Mythic have been undaunted on pistol rounds. They have won all 3 and in convincing fashion. If they do it again here, surely that sets themselves up for success.
Surely it does, but in the same vein, they lost the conversion in the first half of this map. That was their first lost conversion as well. So, pressure isn't off after that first round victory. Where are they going? They're slowly getting control of middle. Looks like an A plays on the cards. It's a complete A retake from BHOP. Smoke will go down. Cooper will run around it looking for the opening. Instead, it's Gonzo to get the kill. Holding all the way back in CT. He'll catch Cooper running forward. Bomb plant, though, guaranteed at this point. It's going to be a 5 versus 4 retake for BHOP. Coming in from... Everybody coming in fact, from CT spawn.
Barrel, that's a nice one on the Flom. Freak gets mowed down. It's all up to Hate. BHOP coming alive on the pistol round. 1 for Hate and only 1. It's a first BHOP pistol round victory, and it could not come at a more opportune time for the squad. Sets themselves up for success here. Mythic. They can force, and they probably will. BHOP have to not fall victim to their own tricks here in map number 2. Inferno is our decider if we do get that far, folks. And that one is a map both teams know how to play. Both teams play a lot. At this point, I would say it would be a coin flip if it does get that far. But Mythic, they have 4 Galils, a good amount of utility considering their buy. A Deagle on Truck Lover. BHOP, triple MP9s, and a FAMAS. Only Andrew with the M4, but they do have 2 kits, and that does bode well.
Does give them legs to stand on even in post-plant situation. 4 Galils and our Deagle, though, is a very scary proposition. Cool boost up middle for Flom, but spot Gonzo over the smoke. The Deagle double dinked by Andrew over towards B ramp in the meanwhile. Galils left to pick up the pieces. Cooper slowly slinking forward, looks towards Jaguar. He'll find the opening. Good shot onto Drew. Bomb, though, could have been spotted by Andrew. Knows that'll just pace forward finding that. Was the bomb spotted? I don't think so, because they're instantly falling away. BHOP content with the main advantage. We'll just fall back. Gonzo towards donut. The next that backdrops one of those Galils. 8 will trade short, but the advantage still remains with BHOP, especially with that kill from Andrew towards red doors. 1 versus 3 for Flom, the old guard. Grab the bomb. He'll go towards B ramp. There's nobody on B site proper, so he could get the bomb plant, but anything beyond that seems near impossible.
Well, even the bomb plant might be unlikely. Penguins waiting in cave, and Feral about to cross through CT. But if the bomb goes down and Flom can bring this to a 1 versus 2. Oh, he's done. He's so done. Never mind, he fakes it. It's a well-read play. Flom needs to get the bomb down, though. Rotation's coming in. He's in the open. He's in the open. He runs away. It's over. Flom cannot get the bomb down. He cannot win. Can he even manage to survive? After time, he falls. Feral to the USP. And BHOP up to double digits. 3 rounds separating the 2 squads now. And no shot for a buy for Mythic. Flom. $300 dues in the bank. This is ugly, and he's gonna force in Mythic. They've jumped the shark.
Yes, they have. Flom literally $0 in the bank with only a P250 to show for it. It's a bad situation to be in. BHOP should find an 11th here. Andrew in the back of sight, though, feeling the pressure. He gets nothing. He gets a boatload of damage, almost 300 to be exact, but no kills to be spoken of. Farrell will finish one. Gonzo gets a second onto an untagged player, and Farrell finds another. It's a complete collapse of Mythic. They don't even get the bomb plant. I thought that opening kill would have set them up for, at the very least, that extra economic boost, but no. They all fall quickly thereafter, and it still looks like a solid BHOP round, all things considered. Only one casualty to be mentioned.
Yeah, BHOP really stabilizing on the CT side, albeit not their stronger side statistically and historically on this map of Ancient. But nonetheless, they are starting to come alive a little bit more. Utility being used to try and ward off any pushes. Freakazoid spots out Farrell, and Farrell caught in the open. Utility in hand, a big miss for BHOP, allowing some wiggle room for Mythic. But look at all this control being taken by BHOP. Cooper, however, has picked up a pair, and Gonzo as well, stuck towards Snake and Cubby. Hate will put him down, and Andrew, nothing he can do on A. His priority is to save. His mission, survive. Will he be successful is the bigger question. Nice flip to stay alive for one, but he's so low. He manages two, and now Mythic can't afford to go for more. They don't have the money for this. Andrew might just have bought his life at a hefty price.
As Mythic should have this round. Yes, they do. They also find the kill as well. That's a very important caveat. If BHOP want to go for it, they can theoretically get the op from Gonzo, but it will be a massive concession to make. They will. Op drops to Andrew. He skyrocketed up to 15. His op has had a lot to say. And it's full rifles for Mythic as well. They're down by 3, but if they can win this round, they can reset the CT economy. It'll be 9, potentially a 10th as well off the back of that. And from there, they're right back in swinging distance.
Not a lot of utility here for BHOP. None on Gonzo, just a smoke on Andrew, molly on Farrell. Drew has a bit of utility himself, but he's jiggling out with that smoke, just trying to get that out before he falls. Almost reminiscent of that molly B stairs, B ramp play on Train. You know, that little jiggle? You just toss the molly if you saw something and run and hide on site.
Yep.
Bringing it back a long time ago now. Train hasn't been in the pool for a hot minute.
Opper's dual tag from Cooper, but no bag. The Molotov for Andrew's gonna make things awkward, but Cooper, be careful. He's running with the Glock, expecting to finish his kill. Instead, he's caught by the FAMAS. Farrell doubles down, in fact, dropping Freak and Cooper. The brothers taken down without much to show for it. Hate Flom, Truck Lover 86. The last 3 will work out A, and Truck Lover will be gifted a boon over towards Cave. It's right back to even footing. 3 versus 3 security, and over 2 were lurking. Gonzo will rip things back into his team's favor. Andrew, in fact, will also find Flom. It leaves just Truck Lover in the 1 versus 3, and his shoulder spotted. The op of Andrew in towards Donut is the superior of the 2 in this round. 12 to 8 secured for BHOP. Just a hop and a skip away from map 3. 4 rounds separating them from that reality. And Mythic, with the lack of a bomb plant, should be on a desperate investment here. Freakazoid an AK with Kevlar. Everybody else going for the less ambitious half buy.
Things starting to slip away from Mythic, though. They had their opportunities and let it slide. Cooper with an unadvisable push into Andrew with that Glock, despite that tag. Trade back as Andrew did get another opening kill. Drew the Shrew, though, finished off elsewhere towards Cave. Penguin on the site, no damage at all. Even Gonzo is a lone man here for a minute before Andrew can make rotations happen. The spray goes wild. It does get converted for 1, but it's a 3v2 to the favor of Mythic here on the pistol push in towards B. Bomb not yet down, and Cooper falls to the ground. Andrew, another! He's turning into an absolute monster here. Flom has to worry about the timing. Peaked on by Farrell, who will not be undone. 13 to 8. BHOP bringing it back into their favor. Inferno looking more and more likely. Everyone's favorite third map in Counter-Strike. The buy is here, though, for Mythic. That was only a half still. Their margin for error slimming with every consecutive loss.
Yes, it is. 5 from Mythic is solid, though. AKs across the board, including the op for Cooper. And the individuals for BHOP picking up the slack. Penguin, the one you normally look to, has been quiet. Andrew, Farrell, and Gonzo, though, in turn, have been very loud. Andrew, the first onto Freakazoid, crossing towards Snake and towards Cave, taken down with nothing to show for it. Penguin now at range, spots the op towards B ramp. This is looking more and more like a 14th for Mythic, or for BHOP, excuse me. They've read this T side perfectly. Drew in the cubby finds one, almost a second. The op of Andrew instead finishes the job. Cooper did find Penguin in the meanwhile. A flank up towards Snake drops Cooper. BHOP just miles ahead of Mythic, read-wise.
The reads are indeed head and shoulders above Mythic. Andrew gets the last. He has been nothing short of a menace. Penguin, 6 kills. Drew, 9. But Farrell and Andrew, 45 between the two of them. Pulling BHOP forward ever closer to map victory here on map number 2. What a performance from those two. Gonzo has also chimed in. You mentioned it, Penguin, statistical star man for BHOP. At the bottom of the scoreboard, Davy Jones' locker here, putting in some good moral support as the rest of his team is just doing the job for him. Gonzo trades out Farrell. He'll go for more. Sprays away for 3 total. And Drew the Shrew will pick up Flom, who did get that eventual trade. Truck Lover, though, last man standing. Still not sure what the 86 means in this game, and I will have to ask him at one point. Now is not that time as Andrew puts 15 on the board for BHOP, 1 away from heading to Inferno.
Once we entered the second half, it's really been cruise control for BHOP. They've looked so comfortable and ready. They won the pistol round of the first of their pistol round victories in this series. And they've more or less retained control throughout. 15-8 now, 16 seems like an inevitability. They do have AKs across the board, sure, but their T-set has looked far less ambitious than expected. Far more flat, far more transparent. Drew, a missed opportunity coming up top. Snake through Jaguar. An opening that Mythic very much needed. Gonzo in the middle, though, makes it a short-lived victory. He takes down one in response, and Freakazoid is still low as well. Yep, 4 versus 4, 3 versus 4 as Gonzo finds that. Andrew, another. It's just Flom and Hate remaining to keep Mythic alive. Make that just Hate.
One lone man against 4. Bomb in his possession, but Penguin posting up on the angle. Headshot ready, gun barrel shows, kill delivered, and BHOP will take us to a third, a resounding victory on map number 2. But what might be too little too late for BHOP in their chances of avoiding the relegation tournament, still turning into a chance for them to salvage something out of it.